What's going on, everyone? Welcome to this week's episode of the post game show. This is a special edition right after the Wednesday game. You know the game that was supposed to happen. We're supposed to play twice. Got played tonight. Let's not mince word. It was not a good performance. The team looked all over the place, from the pressing structure to the formation and attack, even the defense. It just looked so disjointed and whatnot. I don't know if it's the lack of practices, but it just from what we saw on Saturday, even though that ended in a loss as well, to what we saw tonight was a complete other 180. It just lacking inspiration at all. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have much words to say. Um, 2-0 loss that one Knox really from the moment they scored to onward looked totally dominant in. Yeah, it just was not good enough. Just was not good enough. But we get another crack at them again on Saturday. Hopefully, with them being home, to get an opportunity to train, watch some film, maybe change some things, and get another crack at them. Hopefully, we can't see another lackadaisical performance like this again. Um, I'm not even going to call out individual players. It was just a bad performance across the board. Just bad. The ref didn't help or anything like that, but sometimes you got to make your own luck, and we didn't do enough of that. Even playing cohesive, we didn't do that. So I'm gonna stop talking. You can next year hear from the players and coaches. As always, appreciate you guys so much for support. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll holler at you guys later. Be easy and be safe.
Through tonight a little bit, some positives and positives, some stuff you maybe want to work on as we head into Saturday.
Yeah, they're better than us. They're better than us right now. So we're gonna have to quickly regroup and figure it out. We made some individual mistakes that cost us the game. Obviously, we didn't score on the other end. James Sneddon made a great save on the penalty kick. So for that, I thought the group that came in at the end when we changed formation did a great job. They brought energy and life to the game. But sometimes if your ability isn't there, you have to make up with it with competition, and we're gonna have to do better. We're gonna have to do better to fight. So that's on me, and we have work to do.
Marcelo Lodge had a very strong first half, continued strength throughout the game. And then, I was going to comment on Addy coming in, bringing some energy. Griffin as well, joining him and Beckett, joining Sneddon on the back line. Talk a little bit about what you've seen from those five.
Addy's a seasoned player with only the ability to only play about 30 minutes a game right now, just where he's at. So he's been great. He's been coming into games great. I thought Beckett and Griff brought great energy. I thought Hayden brought great energy. We needed more energy in that game, and it was difficult. We have 2 games in 4 days against that team, and they're good. That team wins the games that they have in hand, and they're in the top of the table. So happy that the guys that came on had some energy, but we're going to have to be better on Saturday.
Darren, I just want to ask you, tonight you saw the pressing structure of this team. At certain moments, look out of whack, obviously on the goals. Any words on that?
Yeah, it wasn't good enough. Here's the reality. I'm the coach, so it's on me. But guys didn't execute roles. We're going to go back. We'll look at video, and we can't really train. We haven't been able to train for a few weeks, but it's we're going to look at it. We're going to analyze it. We're going to try to come back out on Saturday. And, I know people are going to come after me. That doesn't really bother me anymore. But we're going to try to get the group together. We're going to try to get after that team.
Hey, James, take us through tonight from your perspective a little bit, kind of holistically. You had a couple big saves. Just talk about what you saw from that spot.
Yeah, I think it wasn't a performance that any of us were happy with. I think going into the game, we wanted to be really compact and stubborn and not give them a lot of chances, and that's not quite how it turned out. I think the only thing we can do now is focus on next Saturday. It's a pretty rare opportunity having a doubleheader like this. So, be back on Saturday and get the right side of the result that time.
I know it was intense late to be asked to step to answer the PK spot. So talk us through that moment a little bit.
I guess it's never like a great situation being a goalkeeper and facing a penalty like that in that scenario. So all you can do is rely on your preparation and then stick with what you have, and just go for it. So yeah, that's what I did and worked out.
On the PK save, was there a telling anything that the guy running up had that helped you make that save?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you, Elliot. So yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got for you.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Griff, talk us through a little bit tonight from your perspective. Obviously, coming on in the second half, bringing some energy to the pitch, and kind of what Darren asked of you guys that coming on.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of just what he told us. We needed to change it up, so we went to a three back, and then just told us to bring energy because the game was kind of dead at that point. So we just tried to do everything we could to bring energy. And I think we brought some.
We've talked about this before, but you and Beckett being able to connect when you were use each other's, knowing each other well and each other's speed. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, I love playing with him because I know him a lot. He's one of my best friends, so it's always good to be out there playing with him. And he almost scored, so it would have been an awesome moment. I was really excited, but yeah, I feel like we have good chemistry between us, so it's good.